And I apologize, I will email you all of these handouts so that you can pass them along.
Okay.
So today we are going to talk about heart health. So when I say heart health, what are like some things that come to mind?
Veggies.
Veggies.
Blood pressure, cholesterol,
Perfect.
plumbing.
No salt,
No
no
salt,
salt.
yeah.
So
no
if
fat.
love that. So if when it comes to like your proteins, because I love to vary my proteins, do you guys vary your proteins?
Fish and chicken.
Okay. Are you not a big varier
No.
of the proteins?
No.
That's all right. Yeah,
Black bean burgers.
love that. So I also love turkey burgers. So with it being Heart Health Month, I'm the biggest fan. This is what I say to everyone. Small changes make a big difference. So varying your proteins could make a huge difference. And it could be just super simple to change up little things. So heart health, obviously, we would want leaner types of protein, right? So have you guys, I don't think I'm going to say I've never made this, but have you ever, what are your thoughts on tofu?
I've never eaten it, but I've heard it takes the flavor of what it's put in.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So today I am going to be making a heart health smoothie with silken tofu. So we're varying our proteins and we're not going to add any, bad stuff to it. So when we look at, I brought these things because these are just sometimes really interesting and kind of sad. All right, it's true. It's kind of sad. So I'll give you one.
Why, thank you.
You are so welcome. Would you like one?
Sure.
Okay, so these tell you how much fat is in. Sorry, I know, it's so sad, friends. It's so sad. So we have. What do you have?
Chicken nuggets.
Okay.
Each.
Okay.
Oh, God. No, 10 each. 420 calories, 24 grams of fat. Oh my God.
So I'm like super visual always. This is just how I am.
Oh, it's nasty.
So when you are so obviously it's going to be in fat is in milligrams, right? So for me, like teaspoons is an easier kind of visual. So if we have, and this is going to, so I just have some Crisco. This is just going to represent our fat. So if something has, so 5 milligrams translates into 1 teaspoon. Okay. So if something had, so what is
24 grams.
Okay, so we're just gonna say 25 because I'm really bad at math. So we're just gonna round it.
Okay.
So 5 divided by 25, 25 divided by 5. So that would literally be 5 teaspoons.
Oh, God.
This is gonna get messy. Oh, sorry. I'm not gonna lie, listen, can I tell you this? Let me take my Snapbed Cornell hat off. My mom makes the best cookies and she puts Crisco.
Yeah.
Do you know how much she puts in?
Half a stick. I use the sticks. It's half a stick.
Okay, listen, that is every once in a while, right? Okay, 2. Oh, wow. That was a lot. So we'll do less. 3. Oh, God. It's so gross. 4. 5. So that was 10 chicken nuggets, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I should have a black plate, but can you guys see? Can you see? Oh, wait, the camera's over here.
Camera's over there.
Why am I doing that? Okay, ready? So this was, I know it's white, but that is the amount of fat in 10 chicken nuggets.
That's really amazing to see.
I know. I love a good visual. Now this is literally, I wonder if this is good for my skin. Because it's all, I mean, I eat the cookies, so.
But like you said, not
Every once in a while. Yeah, those
once in a
are.
while.
Those are gonna be like Christmas cookies, you know? But, so now that you guys have that tool, a little bit easier. So we also have, what do I have? This is a chocolate shake, which is a small which is a small chocolate shake. We have 350 milligrams of fat. Look at
Ew.
this.
Ew, ew, ew.
It's small too. That's even sad. That makes me so sad. What do you have?
I have tuna salad Subway, 6 inches. 30 grams of fat. This tube is completely full.
I honestly cannot believe that they even put like the names on here. When I bought these, I was like, oh, they're really calling out these places, aren't
Yeah.
they?
It's got 1010 milligrams of sodium.
Wow.
Which
Tuna.
is so much.
Yeah, so this is a complete tubule or lipovisual
Yeah.
of fat that a tuna sub has at Subway. Half one.
This what
And
makes
you'd
me.
think, if you ordered a tuna sub, you'd think you're doing a good job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, and also too, I mean, if this is something that you are wanting to be more aware of, any of these restaurants have the nutrition facts with along with all the food, so you can always check that out. This one makes me also really sad. An Oreo Sonic Blast, 28 grams of fat, and it's essentially pretty much completely full. That's so much.
That is a lot.
Because I literally just sit there and I just suck that bad boy down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no issues.
Mm-hmm.
What do I else?
Oh, these things are gross, man.
Yeah.
So I guess the point is though that this stuff could represent the plaque in your arteries
Exactly.
for eating
Yep.
that on a regular basis.
Yeah. Because, I mean, think about it. I mean, that was pretty intense to, like, get off of my finger, really.
Yeah.
So let's, like, think about what it's doing in our bodies.
Mm-hmm.
It's not doing good things, you know?
Just hanging out.
Just hanging out. Soft taco. This isn't too bad. 8 grams of fat.
Oh.
Yeah, not too bad. The Subway roast beef, 6-inch, 7 grams of fat. I'll bring
Well,
it.
there's a good choice then.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you look
they
at,
do
if you're at
have.
Subway and you're gonna do a sub,
That's the Subway.
you're gonna do a tuna or you're gonna do a roast beef based on this knowledge.
Yeah, exactly. And also, well, let's see, what is the sodium obviously is very high. It's about 1,500 milligrams.
Woo.
So when we think of like, cause salt, this is heart health, like salt and it all goes together, right? So kind of being aware of all of that. And obviously when you are getting deli meat, there's gonna be a lot of salt in it. That's just the facts.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it tastes good.
I know. Every once in a while, right? Thank you. Thank you so much. So I think that we should just like jump right into this smoothie because I think it'll be delicious.
Okay. So what kind of smoothie? We've got a
So
tofu.
we are doing a blueberry tofu smoothie. So I literally used this yesterday, so that's why it's open. But I made this for one of my classes at the Hughes Center with kids, and they were obsessed with it. So that makes me very happy.
Yeah.
So we have tofu is just a plant-based protein, right? So it's soybeans. I know that sometimes it has like a bad rap because it can,
It's ugly.
it is processed. Like it is a very highly processed product,
Mm-hmm.
right? But it's just soybeans fermented and squeezed and broken down. It's not pretty, all right?
Yeah,
She's
it's
not
ugly.
pretty. She is not pretty.
No.
But there's all different types of tofu. There's silken tofu, which this is silken tofu. This is really good with desserts or smoothie bowls or smoothies. And then obviously they have like firm, extra firm, extra firm. So it just kind of depends. And when it's depending on like the firmness is how much water they pushed out of it. So
Okay.
this one is super, it's like packed in the water so that it's,
Moist.
yes. And
So-
that's why it's such a good consistency.
So
for
silken
smoothies.
means it's creamy.
Yes.
Okay.
Hence why it's delicious for like desserts.
Mm-hmm.
So if tofu is not your thing, if you've tried it, which I do challenge everyone to try it because it is kind of cool to try to switch up your, I'm gonna just keep saying it, varying your proteins. So this, where do you think tofu is even in the grocery store? Like
Dairy?
where would you find it? Dairy?
That's what I'd say, dairy by yogurt or whatever.
So it's actually by the bagged lettuce. It's in the produce section.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's a
So-
veg, I guess, if you
yeah.
think about it.
Yeah. So, and they'll have all different types, the firmness and all the things. So, there's that. So good. And then I also, with this, I am using just almond milk, just mixing it up. And then we have 100% orange juice, and I made sure that it's 100% orange juice. On the back, right above the nutrition facts label, it says contains 100% juice.
It does.
So we want that to say that.
No junk.
No. It's actually crazy to like go in the juice aisle and see, like really look at the food labels to see what is a juice. Like
Have you ever looked at
100%.
Sunny D?
I know it's not. It's like contains 5% juice. I'm like, why is this in the juice aisle?
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. It's not juice. Okay, we're gonna make this. Should I put? Let's just do it. Let's just put both bags in here. Cause why not? We're gonna make it nice and soft. All right.
Everybody will get a copy of the recipe and the
And I'll scan all of
The
it right in
handout.
for you. So I'll do it as soon as I get back to my office. A little bit of this.
is that plain almond milk?
Yep, this is just regular Silk original almond milk.
Okay.
My counterpart had bought a bunch of almond milk, and I was like, this is perfect. We have to use a lot of almond milk when we go to schools now, which is weird because nuts, you would think, but a lot of kids have dairy issues, so. Okay, I'm sure I've asked this. Have I ever asked you this? Have I asked you this? How do you open a banana? This end or this end?
First end.
This end?
I use the stem.
Huh?
Use the stem. I'm gonna blow your mind. That's how the monkeys do it.
From the bottom,
Yeah.
the blossom end.
Blossom end. Yes, that is the blossom end, isn't it? Duh. And then another one. We'll just put one in. All right, let's see. Blueberries. Blueberries. Also, with my grant, I have to shop at Tops. I know sometimes people are like, it's so expensive, which it totally is. But currently, strawberries and berries are in season in Florida.
Okay.
Okay, so the fresh raspberries, strawberries, blueberries are like crazy sale right now at Tops. I think it's like 3 for $10 or buy 2, get 3 free. There's
Wow.
like, so what I like to do, I obviously didn't grab that, but I did grab a bunch of them to make, and I froze them. I just stuck them on my, like a cookie sheet and threw them in the,
Okay, so those are fresh. Those are not frozen.
these are
Blueberries.
frozen.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
these are just frozen,
But-
but they're on sale.
The frozen ones or the fresh
The fresh
ones?
ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom. Yep. I just grabbed these bad. I actually bought them for myself at my house. Alright. We gotta add a little of this. Let me grab my spoon because that is not pretty looking. But I do feel bad because it does get a bad rap, but it's really not that bad. But it isn't that pretty. I
Oh,
mean,
it's not pretty.
it's
Just
not
looks like
pretty.
yogurt.
Yeah. So another thing, if this isn't your jam and you're not really into it and you're not gonna try it, this is a great smoothie. Just use yogurt.
Just use yogurt.
Yeah, because that's really what this is replacing is the yogurt. And if you want some more protein, just grab Greek yogurt.
Mhm.
And if you're worried about sugar, the amount of sugar, then just get regular Greek yogurt. So there's gonna be way less sugar. There's gonna be more protein. And if you want it to be like a little sweeter, you can always just add you could add a little honey to it. I usually do honey for like sweetening up my smoothies. I do local honey too, because that's good for your allergies. Did you know that?
I'm a beekeeper.
Oh yeah, I knew that. I forgot about that. Why am I preaching to the It's amazing. We have a beekeeper now. Well, I think, yeah, her and her husband, the master gardener coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of lime to this because I really want it to I want that tofu to take on this flavor. It just makes it fresh tasting. So good. All right. Can we also look at how messy I am? I can't help it. It's an issue. Okay. Let's blend her up. I'm just gonna do it over here, okay?
Okay.
Get my steps in today.
There you go.
All right, BRB.
Do I need to go get glasses?
She will bring them. Yeah, she's very prepared all the time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's pretty.
Look at how beautiful she is. Look at her. So this is also really, really good if you add strawberries to it.
Yeah, that's pretty.
So pretty. Look at this mess. Oh my gosh. Beautiful with the fat. All right. Are you ready to try this?
I am.
I'm really sorry,
Ladies,
friends.
we'll let you know
I
how it
I'm
is.
so sorry. I always feel so guilty. Oh, look at that wonderful
Oh my goodness.
icy consistency.
Oh, that does look good.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. And let me know what your what the flavor is that you taste right off the bat.
Okay.
I'm gonna try a little too.
I taste the lime.
I
You
smell
do?
the blueberry.
It's really good.
Isn't that good?
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. I taste.
So there's no added sugars.
Yeah.
We didn't add anything.
Yeah.
You don't need any.
No. If you want it a little bit sweeter,
Yeah.
you can always add another banana.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Whatever you would like.
This-
It's so good.
This is what it looks like. It's blue, purpley. It's delicious, guys. The tofu isn't too bad.
Mhm.
You'd never know there's tofu in it, actually.
No. It is so good. I always get nervous because I never measure anything. No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
I watch.
I'm
You just
just kidding. I've done it long enough that I
You
know
don't
what
have
to
to.
put in. So would you change? Would you do something different?
Would add
you?
another banana.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would too, but it's good this way too.
It's delicious.
Are the
Vary your proteins. Oh yeah.
the nutrition facts are on here too. So
yeah.
I go to Weight Watchers, so this will
Yeah,
be very
that's
interesting
perfect.
to see
Yeah.
what the point value would be. As a matter of fact, let me.
With only 2 fats, it should be, per cup of it, 92
long as the-
point.
And you know what? You know
It-
what's
it
even
might be.
crazier?
It might be 2 points.
You know what's even crazier too? So the recipe calls for vanilla soy milk, and I just used plain, almond milk.
So you didn't use
So
the
I
flavor.
didn't even use the flavored. So then that is going to be even less.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But there's only 10 grams of sugar, even with it being vanilla flavored.
Mhm.
So, and again, the orange juice, we just made sure we got 100% fruit juice. So that included added sugars is 0.
Ooh. That is good.
Isn't that so good? So good. So yeah, this other handout that I gave you guys, I feel like cholesterol, it actually shows you exactly what is going on, the good and the bad, and all of the things. Do you want to know what's so embarrassing? I don't even know if I should say this out loud. I'm going to say it though, okay? But you all can't judge me. So I went to the doctors and I got my blood work done, and my bad cholesterol was a little elevated.
What?
And you know what's so embarrassing? The doctor, that read my blood work, messaged me, and was like, so Molly, we would just suggest that you eat more fruits and vegetables. Try to swap out your grains for whole grains and work out at least 30 minutes a day. I was literally ready to jump through my phone. I was like, what is this even talking about? I know how to eat. But then I found out that it actually runs in my family. So
really?
so now I just have to be more aware of that. So there's that. Would anyone like any
I
more?
would love more.
Good. You want to pour it?
I
Because
will.
I'm so
Thank
bad
you.
at pouring. Well, did you guys have any questions on the Zoom? So
Do you cook with tofu, like some of the firmer ones? Like, is it better, like a firm tofu would be like a steak flavor or
Yeah. So how to get so I've done, which is kind of funny now thinking about it, like fried tofu.
I'm good.
But the extra firm is the best. It's the easiest to work with if you're trying for like that consistency. I know that when I have like flavor wise, again, you're gonna want to add some flavor to it because that doesn't have a flavor. So I've seen a lot of recipes that will use, I can't say it, Worcestershire, that to kind of, and that really does bring the flavor. There's a restaurant, because I'm from Erie, but there's a restaurant called Mad Max, and they have the best tofu like options.
Oh,
Really fun, different.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do. That actually, like, there's this group, and again, this is just, I mean, I personally am not vegan, but I am super interested in all different types of diets and lifestyles. And there's a Facebook group, and it's like Veganism of Erie or something crazy like that. But they all love Mad Max because of all the different options that they have. But again, all about varying the proteins. So good.
Did you get the points?
2 points.
For a cup.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What is the serving? Cup.
Okay.
And it's only 90 calories. I didn't realize how low in calories it was. That's amazing. Huh. I picked a good recipe.
So everybody will get that.
Yep.
Cholesterol.
Where are all of these things? Oh, this is even, oof. Oof. This is intense. So this, which you guys are more than welcome to check out, this whole little thing right here talks about the amount of fat in teaspoons for these different products. So looking at this, so you guys understand what I'm looking at, majority of the items that are in here are fast food and frozen things. Here, just take a gander.
Yeah. Oh, you'll never eat a Whopper again. No, this is a Big Mac. 5 teaspoons of fat
That's crazy.
in a Big
I
Mac.
think it'd be more.
You would think, but still, that's a ton.
Yeah. It's just like eating 5 teaspoons of lard.
Literally.
Amy's Bowls. Now, I'm a frozen lunch person.
I love, okay, yeah, there we go.
Amy's Bowls. Now, this one's the broccoli and cheddar bake.
Okay.
4 teaspoons of fat.
So just being aware of what the frozen, like, I feel bad because I know, like, lean cuisines and those things, actually, they're not called lean cuisines anymore.
No?
They changed them because that wasn't, well, they change words for everything.
Mhm.
It's,
Mhm.
always changing. I can't remember what it's called, but, like, I get so upset when they market those with, like, just, like, the green boxes, and they make it look like it's this
Really, really
amazing
healthy.
thing.
And it's not.
Yeah.
But take heart, the Wendy's grilled chicken sandwich is 2 teaspoons.
Love that. Yeah, it is
Take heart.
interesting.
Do you want some more?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Crazy. Well, thanks, guys. Did you have any questions?
I don't. Does
Well,
anybody?
happy National Heart Month. And next month is National Nutrition Month.
So we'll have a lunch
yep,
and learn.
Yes, you will.
Yay.
You brought the plate. Do you want to
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about the plate at
Yeah.
all?
So the My Plate, are you all familiar with the My Plate? Yep. So this took over for the food pyramid. And the whole idea of this is, when you sit down to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, do you think that half of your plate is fruits and vegetables?
Lunch, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I challenge you to try to get at least a veggie, because I feel like veggies are so hard for breakfast unless you have time to make a beautiful omelet with all of the things.
All the stuff.
Do you know what I mean? But I have you ever made those egg tins? I'll bring a recipe next time. Super easy. You take just like the muffin tins, and you scramble up your deliciousness. And I always put like onions and peppers and spinach, and then you literally just bake them.
Oh.
And then you pull it out, and then you can prep for the whole week. And then you can just pull them out one at a time, or however many you choose to have.
Wow.
So that is a really good way to get in veggies. They on here too. So like portions obviously is huge with the My Plate. When you're looking at your grains, Heart Health Month, are half of your grains that you consume in a day whole grains?
No.
Grains? What are grains? I
So-
don't eat grains.
No, you're not that yet. I mean, a lot. That is either like one extreme to another. Like sometimes people are obsessed with pastas. I'm not a big pasta eater, but if you are, not a problem. Try using whole grain pasta. They also now have some awesome like chickpea pastas and all the things, which varying our proteins. Do you like that? That is just like continuing thing. And then I will say the dairy part. This, I'm gonna say within the next 5 years, they're gonna change this because no one really drinks milk. You know what I mean? Like it's a whole thing.
You know, I teach the diabetes prevention,
Yeah.
and the plate's a little bit different. That like half the plate is veggies,
Yep.
and then you can
And
have
less-
less fruit.
Less fruit. Yep. Which makes sense
Yeah.
because there's
Yep.
still sugar in fruit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And especially if you have diabetes, that is something that you need to be aware of.
Mm-hmm.
But for overall, based off of a 2,000 calorie diet and obviously your age, but just like in general, they say that you should strive for at least 3 cups of veggies in a day and at least 2 cups of fruit in a day.
Wow.
So, and that, but isn't that funny? I always feel like the grains is like so big.
It's a lot of grain.
Isn't that crazy? You know why though? Because our diet, like American, like grains is huge. Like
Rice.
really, do you know
Oh,
what I mean?
everything is
Yeah.
in the American diet.
That's true too. But yeah, but I can see this becoming different and not having the dairy, because in reality, I mean, this isn't dairy; it's not milk.
It's our dairy substitute.
Yeah. Which I just found this out, and I know it won't be on here, but RBST, which is a hormone or so if you do drink milk, look and see if your milk says cows were not treated with RBST, which I can't remember what it is. I think it's it's not a hormone. I don't know. But fun fact, are you ready for this? This is the awesomeness of working in an agricultural, like all of them are probably dairy farmers or things like that. Cows, they're not even treated with that. So the fact that they put this on labels is a marketing thing. No milk. There's no, like, hormones and stuff like that.
So it's just, oh, this is free from that. I think I'll buy that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
That's
It's marketing.
Yeah. So hopefully for years they've been trying to like change what like health things you can put on foods, because if they, and usually the ones that say like not treated with RBST are more expensive, but none of the milks. I learned this. Lisa, she's so amazing. She's our live dairy stock person, and she's been with Cornell for 40 years. And she was we did a grocery store tour, and she was on the tour, and I was so nervous to go to the dairy area because I was like, oh gosh, this is gonna be so scary, because like I just didn't want to offend anyone, like. And she told me all of these things, and I was like, so crazy, right? Crazy. So yeah. Cheers. Happy Heart Health Month.
Tina, Lori, do you guys